friends, and welcome back to another episode of the Pursuit of Cabin Living series by 4Expedition. I'm Scott Luthold. In this episode, we continue the build of our cabin here in the southern Rocky Mountains of the western United States. It's early September. The weather is still very beautiful out, although I did hear from some locals that we might have an early snow season this year. I hope not. We still have a lot to do, although I do feel pretty confident that we'll get everything done that we need to get done in order to make this place livable before it gets too cold. In this episode, my brother comes to visit from Arizona, spends a few days, and we go around and see a few sites. It's a beautiful time to be here, and it's always fun to show people what this area really has to offer. I really hope you enjoy this episode, so sit back and enjoy the ride. It's an apple. You want the grass, you don't want the apples. Green apples.
Maybe they're too tart.
Maybe.
Buttercup, come here. He's like you, he doesn't like the green apples.
Well,
I'm sorry they're not honeycombs.
Maybe if you wrap them in caramel. That's how I like them. Heather's been spending the last day or two putting some poly on the floors. We don't want them too shiny, but we definitely felt like it was necessary in order to avoid having spills on there that stain. And she's almost done, just underneath the couch. And then we can start moving everything back and start installing our cabinetry. Well, it's Monday morning, and just like I said, we got out here and started working on putting the rafters on the roof, which is really, really cool. We're really seeing this thing come together now, and after today, we'll have the rafters up there, and we'll be able to start working on putting the exterior plywood OSB on. And I'm just so thrilled right now because I can walk around inside, see how the pitch ceiling is going to look on the inside and all of that. So. Way back into there, that's why it's cut hard. Just the tip. first hurricane strap.
Yay! What'd you think about those versus doing those guys up there?
I kind of preferred the hurricane straps, even though they required a lot more nails.
10 to be exact.
10 to be exact, yeah. But it's definitely strengthened this whole area here. Now let's just go ahead and do the support on the end of here, just so that this doesn't blow around, and then we'll be done for today.
Sounds good.
All right.
Good work.
Well, we're going to wrap up just for today. We got a lot done today. We got all the rafters on. We got the Simpson hangers all on. We got the hurricane hangers on. Everything's done as far as that's concerned. As far as the roof's concerned, we have a little bit more framing to do on some of the upper walls in the pitch because we have a vaulted ceiling. And then, boy, I think tomorrow we'll probably be going to get some OSB boards to put on the roof and the walls. Before you know it, this thing's going to be closed in. What do you think?
I'm excited. We did a lot today.
Yeah, you did a really good job.
We did.
We did a really good job. All right, so yesterday we went down to the valley and we got ourselves 42 pieces of plywood. So we're going to go ahead and get started on putting the plywood on the roof and the walls. That way we can go ahead and get started on some of the exterior facade look and feel surfaces, as well as some of the interior stuff we need to do. And since we don't have our windows yet, those don't come till the end of September, we're going to go ahead and just plastic over the windows, and we don't even have a front door yet, so we've got to get a front door. But everything's got a rough opening, so we should be good to go on getting this stuff installed. And I'm really excited today because it's going to close it all up, and it's definitely going to make it look like an addition to the cabin. Got our first piece up.
That's it. We can move in.
I decided not to start all the way at the end because the cabin is very crooked here on this wall. So I'm going to have to cut a piece that's a little bit wider on the top and narrower on the bottom. And so, unfortunately, these are 4 feet wide. This is 20 feet long. We have 5 of these that would be even on here. And I thought, well, instead of just cutting a tiny little sliver piece to go there, I'm going to do it the other way and make it a little more true. So yeah, that bottom is 16 3/4. Let's see what the top is.
What's our guess?
I'm going to go from where this sticks out. It's 17 5/8. 16 3/4, 17 5/8.
That's a little bit different.
Yeah, so we're going to cut a piece that fits in here to fill that space, and then we'll put 4 more on here, but the last one now is going to stick out by 16 inches, so I'll have to cut that off. But I'm sure we'll use that 16 inches somewhere else. So there we go. Nice to know that these black lines are 16 on center, and they are lining up, so that's good.
That's good.
All right, so we got all these up here just with a couple of screws just to get things going. But we got ourselves a Pierce 15 degree coil nailer, and we're going to be using this to nail all of these boards up, and we're going to get it done real quick.
Well, what was that like? Like lighter weight than the...
Fast and painless. This is definitely lighter weight than the
So
other thing.
see folks, look what I get. I get this one. What?
Power. All right, we got this whole first side done. Took quite a while because we're just green at this, but we're getting the hang of it. What do you think? How do you think we're doing?
Good now. Now this was the easy wall. The rest will be easier, right?
Hardly. So we finished the front side for the most part, other than up at the top of the pitch there. Those are some custom cuts. And then we got this side done over here. So things are definitely coming together. We're pretty excited about it. This whole front here is going to be stone. And then we got a wood beam that's going to start about a foot to the left of the bottom of the window. It's going to come all the way over to about 2 feet from the end here. And that's going to stick out from the stone. And then we're going to put an electrical box, an outlet, about halfway up that wall there, so we can hang a huge wreath on there in the wintertime, or different things that we might want to do. Maybe a 4X logo or something like that. Who knows? All right, everybody, I think we're done for today. Heather and I are pretty pooped. We got a lot done today, probably not as much as I would like to have gotten done, but we got a lot of the plywood on the outside of the addition. Tomorrow we'll get up and we'll finish the walls, and then we'll work on the roof and get all of the plywood up on the roof, get the outside protective paper on, and then we'll go from there. I think what we're probably going to do next is the corrugated roofing. We were down in the valley and we found this place that has rough sawn lumber. It's a lumber mill. And from what I understand, the guy logs somewhere up here in the vicinity of where we are. And you go down there and he will rough cut some pine for us. So we have an order coming on Friday. We're going to go down there Friday and get all of our rough sawn pine, and we can go ahead and get that installed on the outside as well. So a lot of really cool things are happening now. We're really going to start seeing it come together. Well, good morning, my treasured YouTube video watchers. Another beautiful morning here in the mountains, and we're going to be getting this roof done today. So once the roof's done, we're going to go out and get some paper to wrap this thing up, and then we'll be on our next phase, which is so exciting. Yesterday, I guess maybe around 7 o'clock p.m. last night, a FedEx semi showed up at our front door and dropped off our pellet stove. Wow, that thing's heavy. So we got our pellet stove. We had him help us, I guess, unload it all the way over on our front porch here. And it's pretty exciting. Can't wait to get that thing put in place and then get it installed and working. We're gonna be ordering our pellets here pretty soon. We're gonna order 2 tons of pellets, 2 pallet loads of pellets in order to get us through the whole winter. And we're doing that now because this time of the year, while it's still beautiful and warm and nobody's really using pellets or wood-burning stoves, the cost of material, the cost of your consumables is a lot less. So we're going to do that here pretty soon, and then we'll just have to store it in our storage unit over here in the shed. So I'll have to make some room in there for it. Getting a little bit done?
I got it all done.
Did you get all the, you got all the nails in? Oh, nice job. It's been definitely raining intermittently all day today.
And hail.
And hail, yeah. So we're trying to get all this done between the rainstorms, covering up everything with tarps, taking everything off. We've got a pretty good sized puddle on the OSB on the floor in there, so we've got to clean that up. Heather's been taking out some of the interior supports that we no longer need in order to be able to lay down a full-size tarp in there to keep the OSB dry. We've got it sealed with Thompson water sealer, as I've told you before, and we've definitely chinked in between all of the OSB seams. So there's probably not anything getting below the floor level, but there's no need to have standing water on the OSB. So we're gonna probably soak that up between the rainstorms and then put down a tarp so that it stays pretty dry. I'm not exactly sure if we're going to be able to get the roof done today with this rain. And even if we do, we need to be able to get some protective paper on top of it as soon as we lay that down. So One of the things we may do today is, if it's raining, we'll go into town to get some of the paper. And that way, when we do put some roofing down, we can automatically put the paper on that sheet of roofing.
You did it. You finished all this puzzle piece.
Woohoo! Awesome. Well, we got let's see, 3 pieces up there today. Covered it with a tarp just in case it rains tonight. And hopefully we'll finish up tomorrow morning. Way to go.
Now we're in the pool room. Like a pool cover.
Yeah, you like our carpeting? Hello.
So, hey, good news.
What?
We have the perfect lip on this next row to finish our last floor.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Be careful.
So Heather used to run her own salon, and she hasn't cut my hair since, well, you cut my hair once, right?
In the salon.
In the salon. You cut it here once. All right, so she's going to cut my hair because I've been getting a lot of comments from all you out there. I'm getting some locks going here, so we're going to cut it all off. We're going bald. And then I'm going to shave Heather's hair bald too.
Going bald. I don't know what this guy's talking about. What are we gonna do?
I'd like a perm. I want a Bob Ross perm. I bet you all didn't know that Bob Ross actually permed that hair. That wasn't real. He didn't have an afro. We just watched that on Netflix.
I have the waxer warming up inside.
Oh, is that for my unibrow?
It's for something. What do we think we want to do to this?
We're just gonna trim it up. You know, I mean, there's been times when I've gone short, but you know, fall is upon us.
In 3 weeks.
In 3
like
weeks.
3 days. Yeah.
3 weeks and 3 days, fall is upon us. And so I don't want it to get too short, because it might make my earlobes cold.
Get rid of the mullet.
Well, I don't know. I kind of like looking like Toby Keith. Doesn't he have a mullet? Does this haircut include a scalp massage? Like sport clips?
They don't massage anything.
Yes, they do.
Well, they need
I get the VIP over there.
yeah, you also have running water. We don't have that here. It's no luxury.
You don't need running water to massage my scalp.
Are you gonna massage me like that?
Oh yeah. You can bet on that.
I will give you the proper procedure of what you're paying for today. How's that?
So I get luxury treatment.
You're so funny.
My mom used to cut my hair all the time. She didn't worry about health and safety standards. That's why I've got scars on all my ears.
All two of them?
All two scars or all two
All
ears?
2 ears?
No. I had 3. She cut one of them off. I don't know. What do you think, folks? She do a good job? Look like Christian Slater.
Definitely.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, Edward Scissorhands.
We can have messy hair, except someone doesn't ever wear product in their hair.
Product. I don't wear product in my hair.
Very dapper.
It's no product. We'll manufacture some specialty product for my hair. For Expedition hair product.
We done? Are we done?
We're done. All right, so my turn.
Okay.
Just gonna take this off of here.
I think he's ripping away here.
There we go. What kind of product do you like in your hair? There's no hair fuzz on your ears.
They're hairy.
I wouldn't even know. I can't see.
I like it. I have no gray hair either.
I'm blind as a bat. Let me cut your hair.
Might be the best haircut ever. Pony. Yeah, put it back in a pony. A bun. Put it in a bun.
Like that?
That's close. That's not a bun, but that's close.
There.
Are you making it look like Cindy Lou Who?
You said you wanted a high. Can you talk like a valley girl?
Like a what?
A valley
Like,
girl?
oh my god, this is like the most awesomest hair ever.
Oh my god. Do you want some product?
I want some bangs. Let's see. This is beautiful, honey. So proud of you. Oh. I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
My baby, just 3 weeks to go. The rain is falling wildly, but the moon is still aglow. And tomorrow there'll be sunshine, and the garden will be green. We'll lay a bed of lilies for you to dream. My baby, just 3 weeks to go. Your mother's singing softly to the music playing low. She feels you from heart to heart to knees. The love for you is as deep as the sea. You have my word, as the earth, as the sun, as the water, as the rock. There is no question there or not. You have my word, as the branches have the sky, as these lungs take the air. There question of why my word is good. My word is love. My baby, just 3 weeks to go. The house is a buzzing with anticipation for you know. From the inside to the outside, the faces here they glow. Girl, you're welcome here. It's more than you know.
Well, it's been raining a lot today, so we decided we couldn't really work on the roof. So instead, we decided we're going to put our pellet stove into the living room. So we're going to do a little unveiling here. Look at that. It's by a company called ComfortBilt. This is a pellet stove. One of our neighbors has one similar. His is much larger. He uses it to heat a 2,000 square foot house. This is probably going to make us stand outside in our underwear in the wintertime.
Okay, ready?
Okay, good.
Holy crap. I think that's gonna like.
Get the old man stuff.
Well,
Alright, now how do you want it positioned?
Angle. Just like
6 inches from the wall from these corners or what?
I guess, sure.
okay. Okay. My fingers out.
Beautiful.
Right there.
There we go. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
Beautiful. Well, there you have it. There's our heating system for the winter. Beautiful. Nice pellet stove. It'll be ventilated out the side. And I'm going to connect it to an inverter and 12-volt batteries. In the event the power goes out, it'll still keep churning and burning.
Churning, burning.
You like that?
Yeah. But for now, we should put some candles in it just to
Oh, yeah.
till we're hooked up. It'll be fun.
Well, we only think we have until noon today before it's going to start raining, and it's about an 80% chance for rain around 1 o'clock. So we're trying to crank out this whole roof here and get it papered. So what I think we're going to do is we're just going straight across instead of down like we did last time. We're going to do another row down, and then we're going to do the 2 on the ends on the top, and that way at least we can start papering that. And if it starts raining, we at least don't have rain going inside the addition anymore. So we'll save the porch here until later if we have to. Yep. Look at that. Whoa. Don't sever your head by having it go slide backwards.
Sits this way, the carpeting's coming off.
Oh, is it really? Oh, yeah. People ask me about that all the time, whether or not my carpet stayed on. But yeah, it looks like you might have to.
And it doesn't. You know. Not the hard part, as you all know.
I have many minutes of footage with my head inside the iCamper.
Yep. I know. I know it well. I've watched.
The headless hoseman. So we just finished up the porch roof here and it started to pour. So we're up here trying to get this thing sealed up a little bit before we go inside, because we don't want all the plywood getting wet. So I'm going up on the roof. It's wet, it's dangerous, and I'm holding onto a phone with one of my hands. At least I can hold onto this roof over here.
There, it's done raining.
So we mistakenly put this stuff up here. We now have this titanium stuff, which is going to help allow us to keep the roof dry until we get the metal on. Oh boy. What do you think?
It's cold out. It's wet.
Cold
Time
and
for
wet.
tea. Coffee.
I think my underwear's wet.
Take them off. Let's go take them off.
Well, I think it's quitting time today. I've already gone through 2 outfits, totally soaked both times, caught up on the roof. Well, hopefully we'll get the rest of this tar paper and that up on the roof here in the next day or so. It's not supposed to rain tomorrow, I don't think. And then after that, we got to get our metal roofing. And we've been getting some prices on different kinds of corrugated. We want to do a rusted corrugated, and some of the prices are coming back pretty hefty. So we're looking into a couple different options. Got to figure that out real soon. We have a pretty long list of things we still need to do in order to be able to live in this cabin this winter. It's making me a little bit concerned, just because there's still so much to do, and people have been telling me that there could be an early winter this year. So it's today's September 1st, and people are saying that we could get our first snow in September. So that's concerning me a little bit. But you know, it is what it is. We'll be working into the colder weather if necessary, and eventually we'll get to the point where we're able to live in this thing. But for today, I think we're done.
Let there be light.
Bam.
We could use this as a haunted house if we're not done by Halloween.
Well, it's official. The entire house is wrapped from top to bottom. Way to go.
What? You said way to go?
Yeah.
Like, so where to go?
All right, my friends, I think that's it for this episode of the Pursuit of Cabin Living series by 4Expedition. I really hope you enjoyed watching this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it. If you haven't become a subscriber to the 4Expedition channel, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Of course, be sure to hit that notification bell down below to be notified of upcoming videos. And if you consider yourself to be an adventurer and you're looking for an adventurer community, consider joining Team 4X by going to 4expedition.com/join to learn more. Until the next time, take care.